think I might be running up to New York. That's what I'm trying to see what's going on right now.
Oh, word, you coming out?
Yeah, but only for a day.
Oh, okay. Just gotta handle some business.
Yeah, couple. I lost two people in the same day. So
Damn. My condolences.
yeah,
My bad.
it's crazy.
It didn't start. He jumped in real quick and then he left.
And plus, a plane just crashed in Philly.
Yeah, I seen that.
And shit, it's crazy. I'm like,
You got
Yeah, I
us
did.
live
Yo,
here?
yo, it started already. I started. It didn't. Unfortunately, it didn't. It didn't show the back. I guess because I'm on the phone. But
All
it
right.
started
Well,
already. So just say hello.
okay, so I'm gonna go in. We over here chit chatting and shit. So, well, listen. Hey, everybody out there! If y'all already seen us already on, we just didn't know. So right now, Kurt is running a little bit behind. Kurt the Jerry, he's gonna join us soon. But we are Awareness Academy 411. I'm your girl Wendy Zizzo here with Nappy Red. Kirk the Jerk's on his
Salute.
way. We here to keep it funky. Keep it consistent, and be here for you and give y'all the 411 on whatever's going on in the world without too little sense and our gems. So that's what we here for.
Exactly.
So I guess we're gonna start off with the sound off, and whenever Kurt can jump in, he's just gonna jump right in.
Oh, all right then. So, first of all, I want to give a condolence to the people that lost their life on the plane and the helicopter and
Yeah.
everything. One of my friends from Park Hill, Sean, she lost her cousin and on that plane and everything.
Wow.
So she was a flight attendant. So condolence to your family, Sean. And also I want to give a condolence to Stella May. We lost her. Park, one of our finest from Park Hill. And also I want to give a rest in peace to Ray Thomas Puma. He's from Park Hill / Queens. You know what I'm saying? So Park Hill took a real hit for the last week. So I just want to send my condolences out to the family and everything. So sound off today is a doozy. I'm talking about if you like say basically it's like this. If you talk to a man or a woman and it's your ex friend, one of your friend's exes, would you talk to one of your friend's ex and everything? Yes or no?
Mm,
And
mm.
cause I see
I
that a
caught
lot.
this. I seen you talk about this before, and I was like, oh, he's gonna start some shit.
No, but it's real. Some people, when I put it up there, a lot of people said it's it's a no. You know what I'm saying? Like my thing is this. I'm gonna put my opinion on it. If like say if I'm with a girl and you know what I'm saying, and I let her go, and somebody else, like one of my friends, talked to her. My thing is this: you must be was thinking about that for a long time. Like it just don't occur that, oh, you know what I'm saying, Red don't mess with her no more. Let me give me my try. So you must be was having feelings for a minute for you to go after somebody's friend. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's, you know what I'm saying, shouldn't happen. Leave it alone.
I
So
mean, I mean, yes, I agree to a degree.
mm,
I also feel like time is a part of that too. Because if this was say you was in high school with somebody and they had a boyfriend and everybody lost contact and 10, 15 years later y'all run into each other.
yeah.
I think something like that is kind of like, we adults. You know what I mean? If it's a situation where like what you're saying, like if I just broke up with somebody
No,
and
no, no,
within
no. It's not even broke up. It's just like I think friends is off limits to ex-boyfriends and girlfriends. I just that's my opinion.
well, I
Like
mean,
I
do you agree with there being a time though?
Nah.
Like even if it's been 10, 20 years, it don't matter.
I don't care if it's 30 years. if
I guess
my thing is that,
Faith Evans and Stevie J was just dead ass wrong for getting married.
no, but that's what I'm saying. It's just like now, if I'm with you and then we friends together and we talking and stuff, and then we going on trips together, such and such and such, and then I leave her alone, and then you get with her. I don't care if it's 2 or 3 years later. It's like that's
you saying that they had to be that's like there had to be some type of attraction. I mean, of course, it's gonna be some type of attraction if you could get with the person at any stage, and plus, you ain't gonna pick nobody that's busted. So a lot of people gonna be attracted to your lady.
Yeah.
That's another way of looking at it. But do I agree that friends are off limits? Yeah, I would say so. Like, if one of my girlfriends was they broke up with someone and now that dude's trying to holler at me, no, I'm not gonna do that, because I actually care about my friend. I could tell you, well, not I'm not gonna put out names, they know who they are. This guy I knew for 10 years, like been around me, like we had like an interesting situation, but I just had an issue with trusting him. Like I always had this deep, like deep down inside, I always felt like I couldn't trust him. I was like, I couldn't put my finger on it. I just felt like I couldn't trust him. So he went behind my back and got with a current friend of mine.
Yeah.
They started messing around behind my back.
See, that's weird.
And the only way I found out was because, and he don't know this, maybe, I don't know if she told him since then, but she's the one that came months after they already was, full-fledged damn near in a relationship. She came and said, oh, as a woman to woman, I feel like, as a woman, I feel like I should say something to you. Like, and plus she was she was curious as why he never said nothing to me about it.
Yeah.
But that's because he was being on some bullshit. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, exactly.
I think the best way to find out, he's definitely a slime ball. Like I feel like the best way to find out who your real friends are is to let them. Let them show you who they are. You know, exactly. And that situation was totally foul. The way the whole thing went, like he was just a total slime ball for doing it. And like I said, there was something that I felt like I couldn't trust him.
Yeah.
And if he was really my friend, actually cared about me, he would have came and told me like, yo, I'm feeling your friend. What you think? Yeah. And I would have told him, bro, she's crazy. I would have told him straight up. So now he got to deal with her for the rest of his life because he seated her up too, and she had his baby. So now they got to deal with each other for the rest of their life. Karma is a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. But but I had want to throw that out there because I see a lot of people that friends is messing with their exes, they friends' exes, and you know what I'm saying. And like you said, having kids and everything, and that destroys a relationship between y'all. Because my thing is this: how long y'all been doing this? When I was together with you, was y'all was doing whatever. So you know what I'm saying. That's why I said it's a no all the way around. So. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like I said, I agree because I would, if this is my friend, somebody I care about, I would care if that's gonna hurt them in any way or make them feel uncomfortable in any way. And even if I had the idea that I wanted to deal with, one of the exes, I would have the conversation with them. You know what I mean? Like if it was really that serious, like, oh my God, this person would be perfect for me. Oh my God, then I would have the conversation. Like, how would you feel about this? And if they told me they're not with it, then that's what it is. I would respect that, and then also at the same time, like I would also look at the reason why y'all broke up in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. They don't do their homework.
It's like I'm gonna wonder, like, so why did y'all break up again anyway? And if it was some bullshit that my friend did, then that's different. But if it was some shit that he did, then okay, that's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, that's true.
That's other things to consider. And even with the situation I just talked about, if that girl was actually smart, she would have seen, he's been around her for mad long and he's gonna go behind her back and do her dirty like that. So what would he do to me? Like, exactly. What makes me any more special? Like, you think because you had his baby that he's gonna treat you any differently? No. If somebody don't have integrity, they don't have integrity.
Yeah, and plus, I look at it too, like streetwise. If you know what I'm saying, if we was friends and everything, it's basically like
it's respect. Yo, and real talk, it's like
no. I ain't even talking
respect.
about that. Yeah,
well,
I'm not even talking about the respect. I'm talking about if you dealing in street life, and then people go behind your back like that and everything. Mm-hmm. That's how a lot of people in that game, they get killed by their friends.
Yeah, because it's a betrayal.
Exactly. And that's how I look at when you mess with somebody exes, it's a betrayal.
It is
of friendship.
Yep. It absolutely is. And that's how I felt about that situation too. Because I'm like, and this is what I'm saying, like, she's not smart enough to be like, if he can betray her and he's been around her for mad long, what do you think people don't change? Like, people show, that's who they are. That's just who they are. So
that is true. But I want to get that to the audience. Y'all can comment.
Definitely. Whoever's out there, y'all listening.
I definitely want to hear your opinion on that and everything, because that breaks up a lot of friendships and everything. But okay, so let's go into the news. What's going on in the news?
So, I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on news. I got my popcorn out, before we even get into the news part, right? I just want to say this. It's gonna be a little lengthy, but I'm gonna say this. People, y'all have to understand that we live in a society that there are people that have mastered psychology. They have mastered how to manipulate the mind. They have mastered how to control people's minds and to make them do what they want them to do, which is all manipulation, right? And I'm talking, these people mastered this shit to a science. Like, they know that they could do certain things and it's going to trigger certain things, like even just marketing alone. Like, just look at marketing. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even, if I ask you what's the name me a soda, a famous soda, everybody gonna most likely say Coca-Cola. Why? Because they etched that shit into your head. Like, they own that part of your brain, right? Like, you think of soda, first thing you think is Coke. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's other brands, of course, but the majority of people are going to think of Coca-Cola, right? So you have to understand that when there's certain things that's going on, it's for a reason. And the main reason is to keep you in fear and in panic. Because as long as you are in fear and anxiety, you are very easy to control. You are very easy to manipulate, and you're even more impressionable because you don't know what to do. So now you're just going to do whatever they tell you to do, right? So by me saying this too, this also affects your health, because once you're constantly in a low vibrational state where you're always in fear and worry and all that, that's going to make you sick, because that brings your immune system down, and that makes you more susceptible to getting sick, whether that's you're now eating more shittier, or you're not drinking enough water,
you're more
vitamins, like that. Like, because some people emotionally eat. When they're anxious or upset, they'll just eat whatever they want, because that thing will make them feel better in that moment. And that's the only type of control they have, and that's what emotional eating is. So it's like, when you're already in this space of just panic and insecurity, they could easily. What's up, Kurt? There we go.
What's poppin'? I'm in.
He's back. But now it's like, when you're in that lowest state of mind, you're so easy to manipulate. So just understand that what's happening right now. I know people be like, oh, I need to stay informed. I need to know everything that's going on. You could be aware of what's going on, but don't be so inundated by it, and really pay attention to the things that actually affect your everyday life. And if it doesn't stop you from waking up in the morning and going to work and paying your bills, you really should not be putting most of your focus into it, because you're literally making yourself sick, and you're also falling prey to the master plan, which is to control you. So with that being said, today in the news, what's going on in the news? Like, Trump's wilding. There's a lot.
He's doing way too much, man. I'm like, what the hell is going on with that guy?
Kurt,
but that's what the people voted for. They voted for that fool.
Well, we're glad to see you, Kurt, that you're here. But to bring you up on what we were talking about, the sound off was about. Do you think that yes, that it's a no to get with an ex of one of your friends?
I seen that happen in the past with friends and stuff like that. So I guess it all depends. I think if there's a lot of years, what's that if y'all was young?
That's what I
Y'all
was.
always young.
That's the
If
first.
y'all always young, no, think about it. If y'all always young and it wasn't nothing crazy, and then y'all got old, everybody got old, went their separate ways. It's 25 years went behind. But I don't see it being a. Me personally, I wouldn't do it, but I don't see it being a problem if somebody dates somebody I dated before. Because if y'all all live in the same area, the dating pool is that small, unless you going outside the area you live in. So, oh shit, what happened to Zizzo? Oh, they will need to be connected. Zizzo. Oh shoot.
Lost her.
There she gone. It says, where she's at? Yeah, Zizzo gone. Something. I guess it must be an internet issue or something. Yeah, she gonna come back on. Yeah. So how you been, man? How's everything, brother? Yeah.
I'm losing too many people right now.
Yeah, man. Know what I'm saying? And that's why what you just said is like I just talked to one of my peoples recently. Now I'm just trying to make amends with people I have issues with. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to hold on to shit, especially when it wasn't nothing serious to begin with.
Yeah.
Try to be cool, man. Even if I'm not gonna be your boy like that shit, but if we once was friends and we was cool, I could at least be cool enough to say, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I mean? Because life is short. Holding on grudges only get you sick physically and mentally. So that's pretty much what it is. So now it's like about appreciating life, and I'm trying to take a lot of vacation trips, man. Honestly, I'm trying to go mad places. Like I do cruising a lot because it's simple. You know what I'm saying? You want to get that Caribbean feeling. You go on the island, go on each. You know what I'm saying? Your cruise take you to mad different islands. You have a good time. Get back on the ship. You don't have to stay at the island and be restricted. You could just go all over the place. Cruising is where it's at, man. I'm telling you.
I ain't trying to go on no.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Yo, let me tell you something. I was you. I would say like 4 or 5 years ago, I was you. And until I started going on cruises, and I was like, yo, this is different, man. This is a game changer. Okay, she just was back. You left us. What happened?
No, I guess that was good last time, and that you came on right when my ish went on.
Oh shit! Everything started. They hating on us, yo. They don't want us to be on at the same time.
I know, right? Okay, there we go. I got my camera back. Nah, I moved and I hit something. I don't know.
I hit something.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, she's echoing.
I'm echoing. Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Let's see something. I guess you could go into your settings. I think. Audio and I think reduce mic background noise. I guess or automatically adjust or something or echo cancellation.
How about now?
That on for me too. Echo cancellation.
How's the mind now? Is it still echoing? Echo.
Nah,
Echo.
Nah, I don't hear you now.
I don't hear it.
Okay. Well, that's good. But one of my lights went out, so it's okay. But anyway,
we here.
I'm having these issues. Maybe it's the planetary alignment right now. Who knows? But to continue what you were saying though, Kurt, I don't know where y'all left off when I glitched out.
He was talking about mending friendships with people that he had arguments with in the past and stuff because life is too short.
Oh yeah.
So,
I mean, I feel like that has to be a two-way street. Number one, because some people just ain't shit.
Well,
And you could have the best intentions to try to be their friend, but if they ain't being your friend, then there's not much mending you could do.
well, it's not. To clean it up, not necessarily to be their friend, but it's more like trying to just be cool enough with them.
Oh
The
yeah,
hell,
be
I hear echo
cordial.
myself.
Nah, listen, I 100%
Just to
are
be
an
cool,
agreement.
not to hang out with them, but just to let them know we good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
being
still gonna keep my distance. I'm still gonna be me,
that's
but
being
I'm gonna let you
cordial.
know we good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're
And just
saying
keep
that's
it
just
like
being
that.
cordial, basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I agree with that. I think you should definitely. I look at it this way: if I could have at one time loved you, then that love has never truly left. You know, but it takes
Oh no, I got
an
some people I hate
emotionally
out there.
mature person to actually allow that love to be more important than the fact that I didn't get what I want, no matter what that was. You know.
Damn, that's a strong one, Ray. What you just said is pretty strong. Now I got some cats out there. I won't say I hate them, but I don't possess the ability and me to come to them and say, hey, you know what? But I do got some friends that have some resentment against me that I said, let me piece that out. Let me have a phone call conversation with them, see how they doing and stuff like that, and just have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to hang out with you. We don't have to be boys again, but just to let you know that
Actually,
we ain't
yeah,
getting no
we my
younger.
peoples.
We ain't getting no younger. And if I could be cool with somebody before they leave this earth, I'd rather be cool. Because it seems like everybody just dropping like flies, man. Healthy people too. I'm
I mean,
like, damn.
everybody gonna listen. We all have an expiration date, and the
Exactly.
problem
Yeah,
is that people, number one, are so uneducated about life and
yeah.
death that they
Yeah.
do not understand it from the level of, like, how I was saying before. Like, if I at one time ever loved you, I should still be able to still have some level of love for you. You know, no matter to what capacity that was. You know, and
That's
for
true.
me personally, because I went through, you know, my experience with cancer, that changed my perspective on life and death, to even care that much more, to be like, you know what, this life is finite as fuck. Let me still, you know, show that love. But I did have to learn a lot of discernment over the years, and
Yeah.
a lot of
Self love.
well, definitely self love, because that's
Yeah.
definitely where the discernment falls in that. But it was more like reserving my energy, you know, because
Yeah.
there's been plenty of people that I was their best friend, but they was not my best friend.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I
I've
mean?
been in that
Like, I
situation.
was pouring mad love into them, and concern and care and
Hmm.
consideration. And when the time came, they was like, Wendy who?
Wendy who?
Yeah.
Huh?
Or you know, whatever
No.
judgments. Like, I had these friendships where I started to notice that people were trying to pick on me, like, oh, you're this and you're that and you're this, and I'm like, and I don't do that to them. Like, I see all your dysfunction. I'm
That
looking
is
at all
real.
your dysfunction, but I work around your dysfunction and adapt to your dysfunction. But these people, oh yeah, you're dysfunctional this way, and they're holding it against me. I'm like, I wasn't holding your dysfunction against you. Like, why are you judging me so hard? You know, why you coming? Why you fiending? And I remember saying that to this friend I used to hang out with. I was like, yo, I don't ever complain about really anything. And she was like, you know what? You don't complain. I said, because what's the point? You know, either I can offer you solutions to the problem I'm seeing you having, or, you know,
Hmm.
I'll leave it alone. You know what I mean?
That's
But for
it.
me to sit there and try to pick you apart and devalue you in some type of way because I don't like the way, you know, I don't agree with something you do or don't do, like, who am I to judge you like that? And judge ye be
Yeah.
judged. You can never judge someone without first judging yourself. You're always the reference point.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anybody out there, if you judging people, trust me, you're using yourself as a judgment, as the reference point. So humble yourself.
Yeah. I want to say peace to Tim. Tim looking in. What up, Tim? What's good?
That's what's up. But moving
But
along
my
with
thing is
go ahead.
this.
What you go ahead,
I
Red? My bad.
I I just keep a small circle. That's about it.
You have to.
Yeah. Definitely
I
keep
feel
a
like the
small
people
circle.
that the more dysfunctional you are, the bigger your circle is.
Yeah.
Because
A
there's
lot
more
of bullshit.
dysfunctional people and that walk around today than there are people that are functional. So if you got a whole lot of friends, chances are
Yeah,
y'all all
a whole lot of
dysfunctional.
bullshit. A whole
Birds
lot
of
of
a feather
bullshit.
flock together. You know, it's people that learn to reserve their energy and you know just focus on their goals and not worry about what other people. I mean, of course, you want support. You know, you
Yeah,
have like your inner circle, then you have your outer circle, then you have your associates, and then you have,
Yep.
you know, people that you just know. You know, all these different levels to it. What you
yeah,
think,
that's
Kurt?
a fact.
Nah, but that's true. Who don't want? Hold on a second. I hear echo on myself. Y'all hear echo?
Nope.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I hear
Oh, you
echo.
hear it?
Uh huh.
Oh shit. Let me. I know what I gotta do. Damn, it's Echo Day, right? Echo the Dolphin. That's my
Cause
shit.
look, I was looking
Yeah,
at,
test it, test it, test it,
I
test
Hey,
it,
was,
Reg.
test it.
I was just looking at something with the airplane that crashed in Philly, and then I was looking at the comments. They was like, they, a lot of people was blaming that on Trump, and everything they said the first plane crash, and then now another plane crash that happened. I think about 2 hours ago out there
Yeah, that's
in
crazy.
Philly.
I mean, Trump is over
Hold
So
here
on, hold on. You may
blaming.
tell me another plane crash?
Yeah, another plane crash in
yeah,
Philly.
yeah,
But
Philly.
y'all want to hear the crazy part?
What?
The day before it was it was almost a plane that crashed, almost crashed into each other. The day before the major accident that just happened with all the passengers, the 60 some people died.
Mm.
Well, the thing is, he fired a lot of air traffic control around I think the 22nd, and then the 20th, Elon Musk put pressure on the head of air traffic control to get him to quit early because he still had time left on his term. So they talking about purging and getting rid of all these air traffic control men when they was already short staffed already. That's all they was hiring. Because people don't know, air traffic control is a very hard job. I took that test before. That I barely passed it and they didn't call me. Because it's a very hard test to take. It's very hard. Very
Yeah,
hard.
you gotta be OD focused to do that
Yo,
job.
let me tell
Like
you,
for
man.
Yeah.
real.
And
Like you
yo, when
are
I say
literally
I'm good at taking tests,
responsible for thousands of people's
yeah,
lives. Like seriously,
Right.
like
yeah.
they probably you can't even drink on that like be an alcoholic with that job. Like hell no,
Hell
not
no.
trying to have it.
Yeah,
You
that's a
gotta be
fact.
as straight as an
That's a fact.
arrow for that job. But I mean, Trump starts a lot of fires that you know he tries to act like he's putting out. You
Yep.
know,
And rumor says that when it comes to that, what's that guy from what's that dude from Colombia, the president? Rumor says that the president he worked out a deal with the president of Colombia on a low. That's why, because
Well,
I think that's what he gonna do. I think he gonna work deals out with them and say, "See, I made them stop to show that he got power."
because Trump is a businessman. He's gonna
Yeah,
negotiate some business shit. So you know what I'm saying. You got to expect that from him. He's
he's a
definitely gonna,
yeah,
businessman and a
and
reality
then he
TV
gonna big
star.
himself up.
yeah.
Yeah, he gonna big
I
But
mean,
himself up. He gonna be like, I did it.
I mean, he's gonna say a whole lot of crazy shit over the next 4 years. But one of the most interesting things he just said recently is that the reason why these planes crash is because of the EI
Yeah.
thing. And I'm just like,
everybody white though.
but if you look at the
The
labor
pilots are
statistics,
white.
listen, if people
Yeah.
go look up the labor statistics, the people that benefit the most from DEI are white women.
And then white man is right
And
behind him.
there's
Gay
like
white man.
4% is black.
Mhm.
Like 3% is Hispanic and Latino. Like the margin numbers for colored people, you know, the colored brown people is totally not.
But the only thing is, the only thing I
Whitney
will
could get
say,
ready to get banned.
but the only thing I will say is proportion wise, around over 50% of the black people benefit from it, even though that we're only a small percentage on the actual spectrum of DEI.
Yeah.
Because remember, it was a time when black people couldn't work at none of the jobs that we got right now. So if you want to classify DEI doesn't even go for, a lot of people think it's just about race. It's also about military veterans. It's about
Yeah.
disabled people. It's a whole
Yeah.
spectrum there.
Mm-hmm.
So when we look at Trump, when Trump said
Chinese.
that think about Donald Trump. Donald Trump said that he's against DEI, right? Then why in the hell he got nothing but DEI people in those positions?
Exactly.
None of them was qualified for any position they got. Never had no experience
the
in nothing.
DEI, they're supposed to be qualified people that
I know,
are in
but
these
I'm saying,
programs.
if we go by Trump's metric, where he said that we just hiring people that's unqualified, and even what Elon Musk said on Don Lemon show, he said DEI is not a good idea because we have to dumb down people.
Lower the standards. Yeah,
lower the standards for them to get.
Standards for, like, shut up, Elon.
Matter of fact, Ross said they said that there was no people on the helicopter.
Maybe.
No people in the helicopter?
Yeah, like they're trying to say it was remotely programmed, but they put up. I mean, they did post up pictures, but who knows?
Yeah.
Nowadays,
we can speculate. It's all gonna be speculation at the end of the day, and I also look at it this way: what goes on in the dark will eventually come to light. So
I hope
we gonna find out one way or another. Listen, was it Kennedy was assassinated in 68, 63?
Yeah.
And they just now declassifying stuff, so it's coming out now. So that's gonna come out eventually too, you know.
Yeah.
But what's funny is that Trump, when they asked him in the press conference about the DEI, like, oh, how do you know that, you know, for sure that that's what it was? He's like, because I have common sense.
Yeah.
That's the funny shit he said. That was like, yeah, I got my popcorn for this.
Yeah, I got common sense.
Like I was explaining before about how if you can understand that the news is literally trying to keep you messed up, if you can understand that, then you could, you know, pull back objectively. So that's the perspective I'm coming from. So I got my popcorn and I'm just watching the stage because the world is a stage, and yeah.
But
it's getting crazy.
But also, when you look at the news, they telling you what it is. You know what I'm saying? You just got to read in between the lines on some of the news stuff. Like, they literally telling you what they doing and what it is. But like you said, a lot of people is blind to the fact. They'll sit there and don't read in between the lines. Just like they just said, it wasn't nobody on the helicopter. Now, if you look at the news, they blaming the Black Hawk helicopter. They like, oh, they was not supposed to be there. They
had on night vision goggles.
Yeah,
but they also said that the air traffic control people are overwhelmed because even Joe Biden said, okay, I think not Joe Biden, but Pete Buttigieg just came out and said a speech. He said, you want to blame us for this, but under our administration, in 4 years, there was not one accident. No one major accident where people lost their lives.
There really was not.
No,
there hasn't been a major plane crash
since 2009.
It's been a while.
It's been since 2009 was a major plane crash, and the crazy thing about it is, I don't know what Trump is thinking by keep on getting rid of people saying they qualified. If you're really concerned about qualified people, why are you not even worried about the people that you're hiring? Kash Patel does got experience in the area, but he's not, with his rhetoric, he's not the good guy for the job. And Pete Hegseth, yeah, he's a war veteran, but he never controlled or command anything. He didn't even command nothing when he's in the military. So, because I looked up his information to verify what kind of soldier he was. He was just pretty much like a foot soldier. He wasn't no high-ranking officer, decorated, where he had a command and he had people follow him. No, he doesn't know nothing about that. All he is a Fox News host. You know what I'm saying? So he shouldn't be qualified for the position too, because he don't know what leadership is. You're responsible for, think about it, the Secretary of Defense. You're responsible for everybody's lives in America and beyond. Yeah, and you're a radical.
Look.
Dude, like, how's your own mama gonna rat you out?
That's wild. And he alcoholic. He was an alcoholic. He was drinking.
He's a whole lot of things.
But see, I think
awesome.
Since Obama came into the picture, like Obama and after Obama is all puppet master to me. Like
been puppet master since George Washington.
Well,
but
I would say puppet.
But now, but I'm saying now, they wasn't showing you back then. After when George Bush, they wasn't really showing you nothing. Now they showing you, and these dumb motherfuckers are still looking at it like, oh wow, like.
Oh, I mean, listen, you have people still trying to justify the
His
Nazi
actions.
salute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Exactly.
I seen this video.
How you
of
go like
this
this, but I
dude-
didn't do the
wait,
whole thing. I
This
just did
guy
part
is
of it.
what do you call an ordained pastor? The one that got the little white thing on his neck, bro. I seen a video of this dude
Oh shoot.
talking. I forgot. I think he was in another country.
Oh,
or
thank you,
something.
Tim. You
Yeah.
hear what Tim said?
Yeah,
He
I
said
seen
they
the
had a.
helicopter.
No,
I
they
seen
said
that
that
video.
Oh, you did? That ran into
Yeah.
the jet?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
no,
Yeah.
the way it was, it's like the airplane's on its way to land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as it's on its way to land, you see the Black Hawk just go beeline, like
Right to it.
straight for it. Like
What?
it just like it looked like it was
Just-
aiming towards it. Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you're gonna catch it mid going down
crazy.
like that. Like
But look-
that has to be timing for that to happen. Like,
That's
I
some
don't know.
bad training because supposedly that was a training ops Black Hawk. And
Yeah,
if
it's
anybody
always a
know about the
training
Black Hawk,
exercise.
it got what's the sensors on it? It got is it 8 miles or 6 miles? I think it's 6 to 8 miles sensors, meaning that in every direction 360 on it, it can detect anything coming fast at
Exactly.
it from that distance
Exactly.
away. So even
That
but the whole
video
thing
is
is
crazy.
you have to actually switch that on when you turn it on. Because if you're doing a training ops, you might don't have it on because you're not expecting to get struck like a missile when you just practicing
But look-
flying the plane. Because they said it was a
look.
training ops. They supposedly
Look,
said
look,
that. I don't know.
look. Go on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
I put the thing with the Philly thing.
Yeah.
It's from a door camera.
Yeah.
It looked like a missile that went down and hit them buildings. Go to my Facebook
Oh,
page.
don't tell
and
me
check
that shit. Damn.
Check that out. I'm like,
Listen,
hold on, wait a
like-
minute.
We want to go to.
So
It's
I
on
was
your
watching
Facebook?
something that
Yeah.
made a lot of
I'ma
sense.
go there
That,
right now.
and this is why I had started off before we even started talking about the news about understanding that you're dealing with people that are masters of psychology and manipulation.
Mhm.
And if you can
Mhm.
understand that there's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff coming up to throw everyone's energy off. And when I mean throw
Yeah.
you off, I mean getting you mad, getting you pissed, getting you afraid, getting you confused, worried, all those low vibrational feelings, it's going to make you more susceptible. Like, of course, it is natural to feel a certain way and have reactions to things. I'm not telling people, oh, don't feel nothing. I'm not saying that.
Look
I'm
at
saying
this.
that
Look at this.
I'm just saying be mindful of your energy.
Look at this. Now, do that look like a
Whoa!
That don't look like no airplane.
plane?
Hell no! What
That
the
was
hell?
moving kind of fast for an airplane.
Let's look at that one more time. Jeez.
I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what they put up.
You know, AI and all that shit. Oh!
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that plane would have had to have lost, had to been nose diving from 10,000 feet to be going that damn
Exactly.
fast.
No, you know what? I want to show you something I did real quick. That was stupid.
Uh-oh.
This had me crying. Oh shoot!
Matter of fact, Ross said that one of his family members live in that complex.
Ooh.
Watch this. Y'all gonna be like, what the hell is going on here?
Yo, there's mad stuff to watch. That's what I said.
Mr. Vice President, obviously you'll become president if President Trump dies in office. When are you hoping he'll pass on?
Look, as soon as possible, right? We need to get back to Washington.
No.
We need to figure out what the holdup is and actually power through that holdup for people. Every single day after today is too long. We recognize these things don't always happen as quickly as they can.
AI is out of control.
Oh my
yo.
god!
That's
He said
AI.
too
That has to
much.
be AI.
Yeah, they
That
gotta be AI.
Yeah, that has to be AI. That's-
shit!
He said
I
as soon
mean-
as possible.
Listen, before he got nominated to be vice president, he was talking mad shit about Trump anyway. So,
Oh yeah, he called
Be
him
real.
Hitler.
Yeah. Yo, Rob, I hope your cousin is good out there.
yeah, for real, man.
Yeah.
Let's see.
JD
Said I like him.
Vance, but here's the thing. It was funny when the debate with him and Tim Walsh. I already knew he was gonna mop the floor with Tim Walsh because JD Vance is a Yale graduate. I said that before everybody. Tim Walsh, I like his stands and I like the stuff about him. He's a coach who get pep talks. But if you know anything about Yale, all they do is debate. That's a very prestigious school, but all they do is debate. So there's no way you're gonna beat somebody at debate. That's why when you see when he debated him, instead of him saying he didn't say something that was crazy, he just said, you know, I made a mistake or I apologize. He just admit to what he did and then deflect on it. Instead of him just, yo, he good at talking his bull crap. I can't
Yo,
stand
these
that
people
though.
are trained in this shit, man.
He
Like
good at it.
they have
Mhm.
they're like ninjas when it comes to the shit. Like somebody asks them a
Yeah.
question that's really a yes or no answer, and they just come out doing all types of tricks and flips and like damn, like
But it's just like a hustler.
Yeah.
It's just like a
that's what they
hustler
are.
on
They're
the street.
hustlers. It's a
You got
game.
pimps, you got dealers, you got scammers. That's what America is. It is. It's a big ass scam. And you know what I'm saying? The taxes is a
We the
scam.
scamettes.
The jobs are scams.
Yep,
We the
we're the
scamettes. They
citizens.
scam us.
They
Yeah.
well, I mean, we ain't.
Everything's
They
a
give us
scam.
I'll
hopes.
go in
They
on
tell
that
us.
for
They
a
give
bit.
us hopes and dreams and tell us what they're gonna do for us. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. When Charlamagne the God said the Breakfast Club, he said the next person that get in there, and if it so happen to be a Democrat, I don't want to hear shit that they can't get stuff done. When Trump is out here causing all kinds of chaos, putting a strong arm smackdown to everybody, shaking
you know,
everybody up. If he
with
could do
every-
that, then somebody could come in and do something good and put the smack down the same way, but for a
Listen,
positive reason.
whatever everything that he's doing right now has his fans going. They're loving it. Like they're eating this all up. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not
like-
what except for one lady complaining because you know when they froze the system, remember they were saying that people not going to be affected individually from their EBT card and all that stuff. No,
Yeah.
some states their shit was frozen. They couldn't even get their money out, and then Medicare
You gonna learn today.
system they couldn't process payments. It was a matter of hours. A lot of things was collapsing, and then you got non-for-profit organizations that get money. They couldn't cut payroll. Like it was really messed up for hours until that judge said, "Wait a second here, let me stop this. Trump about to destroy the economy real quick." You know what I'm saying? Talk about he want to see what waste spending. We know there's a lot of waste spending. We know the government is spending money like nobody's business, and they funnel all these fake, phony programs that don't really mean anything. I get it, but the way to do it is to investigate, not to stop it. When you're affecting everybody's lives, like people Pell Grants and all that stuff, they just stopped everything, like halt.
Yeah.
So if you're in college and you rely on getting your little grant money so you can continue to pay for your books or food or whatever your case is. So I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, like I said, there's so much going on, and you missed this part because you didn't get on yet when I was saying how pay attention to the things that's directly affecting your life. If it's not stopping you from waking up and going to work, coming home and paying your bills, if you're putting too much of your attention on these things, you're doing exactly what they want. They want to get you upset. They want to get your blood boiling. They want to get your adrenaline going. They want to get you in a fearful state, because as long as you are in those states, you are easily controllable. And this is like, and more importantly, if you truly love yourself, just like a child, you are not going to let a child watch a scary movie. Some people are sick and they let them kids do it anyway. But you're not going to let a little 5-year-old watch a very scary movie. Why? Because you're worried about how that's going to affect them psychologically, right? But people are like, well, I'm an adult. I can handle it. You've desensitized yourself so much to your emotions that you probably couldn't even tell that this is messing with you. You just think that rush that you're getting is like, ooh, I like that. But no, that's probably your nervous system trying to tell you, like, we don't like this feeling. That's why it's uncomfortable.
We don't like this shit.
Yeah, we don't like this shit, but you like, yeah, I need that. But I'm dead serious. Like, loving yourself is even being discernment with how you what you allow into your space. They want to knock you off your square. Absolutely.
Yeah,
like
that's
if you're allowing this stuff to
right.
get to you and piss you off and get you going, you're not caring about yourself. You over here talking about they don't care about you. You're not caring about you.
Yeah.
And this even segues into relationships. Like, if you're so worried about that this person isn't loving you the way you want to be loved, really it's because you're not loving yourself the way you want to be loved. You know what I mean? And by paying attention to the story and not focusing on your emotions and how that's making you feel and resolve that problem, that whatever's coming up, and then expecting, well, the world has to change for me to feel better, you're gonna stay in that loop for the rest of your life. You know,
Yeah.
because you're not looking at yourself. Like every emotion and feeling you have is created by you.
That's
You know,
true.
this is all just stimuli out here. And like I said, if you care about yourself and you care about the way you feel, you're not gonna watch it. You're like, you know what? I'd rather go watch some reruns of the Care Bears. You know what I mean? Like there's so much
You
shit
said
that you can
Care
watch.
Bears.
Yeah.
I'm serious though.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
we have a choice on what we choose to ingest mentally and emotionally. You know what I mean? And visually. And if you're listening to something or you're watching something and it upsets you, like I even had to get on Kurt a little bit because he's calling me and he's like, oh, I'm like, hold up,
You
bro.
know what it is?
Hold up,
I
bro.
get
I
excited.
get you're
I love
excited,
politics,
but
though.
this shit is it's getting me to a point where I'm feeling anxious. So once I feel myself feel anxious, I take a step back and I'm like, woosah, let me go watch some kitty cat videos.
See, I always say this. I say, arm up, keep your head down, and keep doing what you're doing and
Yeah.
everything. Because, like you said, when you go, your emotions go this way and everything. Now you off balance. Like Tim said, you off your square now.
Yeah,
so
you
now
are.
you can't.
Yeah.
And Tim, you already know in Park Hill, you can't be off your square.
Yeah,
That's what's
and
up.
if you're
Yeah.
more focused on the problem, you're not gonna be focused on the solutions.
That's
So
true.
back
Yeah.
to what we do as Awareness Academy 411. What could you do as a solution to deal with this situation? Buy yourself a solar power generator. That's number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
go with that
I'm
again.
saving up. I gotta get mine. Buy yourself, Kurt. How often do you hear me talk about this?
Like every other
I'm
day.
always talking about it. Get yourself a solar power generator with your solar panels, right? So now you can plug in your refrigerator if, God forbid, there's a blackout that happens, because that's really the worst thing that could happen is a blackout
That's
for us,
true,
right?
yeah.
So now, if you got your solar power generator, at least you got that part taken care of. Next,
Yeah.
you should be working on getting your own weapon. You know what I mean?
I guess
Legally.
I guess I would just go to somebody's house.
Legally, yeah.
Yeah, legally.
I go to
get your
somebody's
own
house that got
weapon.
a generator and take it.
Also, make sure that your maintenance is good on your car. Take care of your vehicle, because one day you might need that motherfucker. For real. Take
To
good
get
care
out
of your
of
car.
to get out of Dodge.
Another
yeah.
thing you could do: buy some non-perishable food. Get you them. They sell them in Costco. Like you know, it's like a supply that
You
that
could
can
buy
last like a
tactical.
month. Yeah,
You
buy you some tactical shit. Get
It's,
you some
They
flashlights.
got a
Some
$500 one. It's a $500 one. It's a military kit. It comes with mad MREs, mad stuff, mad survival stuff.
yeah, like
So,
this is what
and
I'm
it
saying.
lasts
If you
for
worried,
years.
this is the things that you actually can do to prepare yourself for the worst. Like at least have all these things in place so that you know you good at the end of the day. Like you and your family, y'all okay. Y'all can sustain yourselves for X amount of time. You know what I mean? Besides
And-
that, outside of the survival aspect of it, what can you do about your money right now? Right now, the stock market is going crazy. This is a bull run year. And because they're pushing crypto so much, I'm not going to tell you, because everything I'm talking about is for educational purposes only. But you should really be researching and looking into investing in cryptocurrency.
Crypto
because
might do good, but the stock
crypto
market
is going to do very
doing
well.
bad.
We are going to have another coin that's going to be very similar to Bitcoin. Which one is it? Not sure yet. Like between XRP, Solana, Ethereum, there's another one I think called Trust I was looking at. These different cryptos, one of them are going to blow up. So people, like, who knows what Doge is going to do, you know, especially with Elon Musk.
I mean, I would say this with I shouldn't say it. It's some Tiger War that Elon Musk is dealing with right now that I'm not even going to speak about it because I don't want to even be on his radar. If you could even hear what I say,
Let
but
him
it's some other
call us
tech.
out.
He got a few. They think they see. Here's the thing. They think they worried about just China with that tech, that new tech that just came out.
Deepak
and mopped
that
them to the
crashed
floor, mopped the floor with them.
Nvidia.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Well, it
another
didn't
one.
totally
There's
crash
another
it,
tech
but-
company through Singapore right now, and guess who's from Singapore?
Dude from TikTok.
The guy that runs TikTok.
TikTok, yeah.
And he got his own program, and it is about to be launched soon. Once they publicly trade it, I'm jumping on it quick because that's gonna be the next thing popping too. It might be better in China.
That dude,
Singapore
the beast,
is the one that usually makes all the electronics
Yeah.
all over the world. Most computers you open up, you see the circuit board, the motherboard they call it. You look at it, made in Singapore. Yeah.
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 I mean, then we have all the other things that's going on too, with like food shortages and listen,
Eggs is
people,
like $30.
people, please learn how to plant your own food. Like,
Yeah.
even if you learn how to just plant some tomatoes, like that's easy. You know what I mean? Like, start looking into learning how to do that. Turn off the Netflix just
Get
for a
some
day or
horse shit.
two. And just
Get some horse shit, put it on
go
the
learn about it.
fertilizer.
Buy some seeds, even if you ain't gonna plant them.
Yeah.
Buy some seeds and have them.
And
That's
get
what
horse
I was
shit.
just
You gotta
getting ready
get some
to
horse
say.
shit.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
You
Buy
know,
some
right?
seeds,
And get some horse shit.
And keep it.
seeds, arm yourself, gas and water.
There you
And
go.
You be
There
all
you
right.
go.
Just don't put the
listen,
gasoline inside the house.
no,
Yeah,
please don't put the gasoline in your house, and please
Yeah.
don't put propane in your basement, people.
Yeah.
Do not
Oh,
put
please
propane
say that.
tanks in
Please
your
say that because I was
basement.
the dummy. Never put Yo, thanks to you, I know not to put propane. I keep the propane away from the house now, and I
Yes,
see why Home Depot
propane
does
should
it
be
too.
at least 10 to 15 feet away from your house if you
Home
can help
Depot
it.
have it in front of the building. They don't keep it inside the building for a reason because if it go
Yeah.
kaboom,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Kaboom,
saying?
it's gonna take
Anything
that
can
part of
take
the
it up.
building with it. It's gonna take that side of the building with it.
Oh, I should
Listen.
plant some collard greens.
Some collard greens.
Collard
You
greens.
stupid.
Yes.
Nah,
I
but
love me
this,
some
this
collard
stuff is
greens.
this is real. I mean, but outside of that though, you know, like what I was talking about, like finances, like right now you want to invest in something, you know, invest
Yeah.
in something that once all
I'm
this shit is
scared.
over in the next 4 years, who knows where
I'm
it's
gonna wait.
going.
I'm gonna wait if long as Trump get to leave, I'm not investing into nothing right now. You know why? Because he manipulates everybody. So it's like I don't want to invest into one particular company. And guess what? Trump is
Well,
that guy's at Mar-a-Lago, and next thing you know, his stock fall.
Listen, for argument's sake,
Oh,
people,
God. Oh,
when
it's
to
just joking.
invest, to invest, you don't have to invest hundreds and thousands of dollars into an investment.
Oh, what's
You
up,
could put
cuz?
$50 into something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
talk. Back when Bitcoin was at 10 cents a coin, if I put
Oh my God.
$50 into that, do you know how rich we wouldn't even be talking right now?
I should have
I wouldn't
said
be
one
on this
shit.
podcast right now. I mean, I would
This
have
is who we're
probably
gonna
had one.
interview. This is who we're gonna interview. This is the finance
Oh, what up,
man right here.
Marquise?
Yeah, this
Peace,
is we're gonna
peace.
interview.
Peace,
We're gonna
peace.
interview him, and he got funding for people that have businesses trying to get it off the ground. He helps you get funding. He got a network of companies, so he's be perfect for a lot of people that's
Definitely
trying to
stuff
start their business.
that we like to talk about. But yeah,
Yes,
absolutely. Like, but seriously, people, like, you could put $50 on one of these coins. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
not telling you to, you know, to put $1,000. I mean, if you got it like that, I would tell you this: do not invest money that you are afraid to lose. Like,
No,
don't-
you don't even have to say that because everything's a risk, and some people are always afraid, but you got to take risks. I just say it like this: invest into
Scared
whatever
money
you
don't
can-
make money.
That too, but invest whatever you invest. Just know that you're okay with not seeing it for 5 years.
that's what I
And-
mean. Like something that
So
you're okay with losing, because you might not see it for a while. You know.
Yeah.
It-
Don't
like,
invest in something and
don't
hope
don't
you
go
get a fast
investing your
return.
rent money and thinking
Yeah.
you're gonna make a return in a week. Like, don't do that. You know,
People
don't
do
Scared
do
that.
money don't make money.
And people do that. Like, and the funny thing is, I remember one of my friends came to me. He said, "Kurt, you know how to flip money." He said, "Yo, I got $50,000 right now. What we could do with it?" I said, "I don't even know. I'm not even gonna give you no advice. You know why? Because with 50K, if you're not dealing with the real estate game, because real estate you can flip. You can get, to me, real estate is a better odds than the stock
That's a
market. Way
long
better
game,
odds.
though. Real estate's a long game.
No, I'm
In some
talking
cases,
about
a long game.
right now. Like right now, it's all about. I don't want to talk too crazy about it. I don't even want to really talk about it. But if you get a house for a decent price and you sell it, you flip it, buy and flip a house right now, it's still a market for it. People got money.
There
It's
is,
all about
but
location. You can have a shitty house. It's just the location is more important than anything. Is it next to a train?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
people, if
saying?
you're going to invest in property, please make sure that you look into the location, because you don't want to go over here and invest into something that is sitting there now. You can't sell it because don't nobody want that shit. You
All right,
know.
Peace,
Tim. You
Tim.
take it
Yeah,
easy,
Peace,
brother.
yeah,
Tim. Thank you
yeah,
for joining us. We definitely
yeah.
appreciate you. Come back
Yes.
next week. We're gonna
Hit
do
me
it
up.
again. We're gonna definitely do it again. Um,
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock next week. Hit us up.
Yep.
yeah,
Every
hit us up
Friday.
for sure. Yeah, we definitely would, because we gotta come with that stuff and stuff. We giving y'all the jewels and our 2 and 3 and 4 cents.
And now we're
'Cause
gonna
that's what
start
Awareness
interviewing
Academy
again.
does, and we're gonna definitely have our interviews coming up more. And yeah, this
And we
is
gotta get him. We've been saying we was gonna get him. We've been busy. I apologize, Marquise, but I got you, man. We gonna
yeah, we all
very
working
soon,
people
very
on this
soon.
panel.
Whatever we're gonna work with your schedule. We'll see how our schedules look, and we're gonna sit on the phone and brainstorm how we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do an interview. Cause I believe what you got to offer, your business has to offer, can help a lot of people out there. Cause I know a lot of people, you got a lot of people struggling in business, and they need some funding, they need some backing. And they also help. Not only that he help you back, he also help you balance your business too at the same time. So it's like a fiduciary, somebody that's trying to look out for your best interests. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if they look out for your best interests and you do good, they do good. That's how it works.
Yep.
It's like a money manager and stuff like that.
For sure. For sure.
Hey, what's up? What's up, bro? What's up, Winnie? What's good, man?
What
Yes.
to do? So, but we only have a few more minutes because as usual, we could just keep talking and
We
talking.
could. I mean, we
But,
could go over for like 10 minutes if y'all want to, because I could always edit it and
Nah,
make it hour. Nah,
I'm
everybody
already
gotta go.
overtime.
Red
Everybody
is
gotta
already
go.
on
Oh,
overtime. I'm
shit.
happy that Red has even stayed this long.
Yeah,
Like,
Red.
thank you, Red.
Yeah, I'm
we
glad
definitely
you're on,
need you on
man.
it. But to close out, real quick, I just want to give
Yes,
some
indeed.
health and wellness tips, because me and Kurt was talking about a lot of health and wellness, and even for people that do actually care about themselves and the type of things that you can be doing, look into supplements. Supplements. Pay attention to the water you're drinking. Try, if you can avoid bottled waters and things in plastic. Try to do that. I know it's hard. Get you a water. What you got? The Zeolites? Ah, he got them zeolites. I got mine in my water right now.
It's good?
You see how my
Yeah.
water's cloudy? That's
Yeah.
the zeolites in there right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a daily. So zeolites is it's made from volcanic ash. And what it does is that it's negatively charged ions, and it pulls all of the heavy metals out of your body. So it detoxes your lymphatic system, which is whenever you get a cold, it'll swell up here or another place. Like, I had stage 4 lymphoma, like non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, so I'm pretty well versed in the lymphatic system. But taking zeolites does help to pull those heavy metals and not flush your lymphatic system, but it does help to pull the heavy metals out, because your lymph nodes are your last level of defense, in a sense. Like, they're the filters of your blood. So that gets filtered through, and they clean whatever's going on in your body. So, like, even if you got a tattoo, more than likely you have ink in your lymph nodes that will never leave. It's gonna stay there for the rest of your life. So zeolites is a good one. Get your vitamin D, people. If you're not spending time outside, no diddy. If you're not spending a lot of time out in the sun every day, definitely should be supplementing with vitamin D. Get you some D3 and K2. Like, they have a mixture. You want to take both of them.
Pause
Also,
with the K2 though.
You stupid. But look into, also make sure that whatever you're taking doesn't coincide. Like, if you're taking magnesium, you shouldn't take iron at the same time. Like, it should be spaced out in the day. So, like, I think it's like 4 hours or something, like, spaced out. What else? Vitamin C. Get your zinc. Drink a lot of water. Get your What you said? Oh, you said peace. Yeah. What else could I recommend? If y'all visit my website, there's a link to go to manifesthappinessnow.com or zizzolife.com. Y'all go to my blog, and there's actually a vitamin company that I take the vitamins. I've been taking the vitamins for years. It's pricey, but it's worth it. So you definitely want to. Oh, fish oil, omega 3s. It's good for the hormones. It's good for men to keep you from having prostate issues. It's great for your digestion. It's good for your what is it? Your heart, your cardio system.
So look,
My words
next
all
week,
tripped up right now.
next week, Wendy, just have a whole list of it so people can go find the right stuff, not the
we'll just
the
put it
fake
up.
stuff.
We'll put it in bullets and then we'll post it up so everybody can see
Yeah, we'll
it.
put it up. We'll post it up.
Yeah.
You know, so just so people can get an idea. But my whole point of saying that is, we're dealing with enough stress. Your body's going through a lot. Just if you live in New York alone, like the pollution, wherever you live in the world, well, not the world, because not all the world is polluted, but wherever you live, you're dealing with some type of pollution. So you want to give your body a little bit of help, and you're not eating in a day what your nutritional value is needed. So don't even try to say, oh, I eat a lot of vegetables. You got to eat like pounds of vegetables to get your daily nutritional value out of it. So
That's true.
if you're not eating it every day and that's all you eat all the time a day, then supplement. Supplement. Cut down on how much meat you're eating in a day and in a week. Don't eat chicken for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Beef for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Space it out. Have it once a day or once every 2 days. Eat more vegetables. Eat more things with fiber. Like, this is the type of stuff that helps. So, like, right now we have a problem with prostate cancer, especially in young people. Like, this is like the first time in history that we're getting people under the age of 35 with prostate cancer, and a lot of them.
It's the food.
It's the food. It's the processed food. Stay
Stop
away from
eating
that
that
boar's
shit.
head shit. The stuff that they selling. I'm sorry, people, that you like your sandwiches, but y'all gotta leave that stuff alone, man. Seriously, like that honey turkey and salami and all that. Tastes good, but it ain't doing nothing. It doesn't do your body good.
Exactly.
But y'all can add what you want, because I'll keep talking. So my bad, y'all. 'Cause I know we got to get off soon. But what y'all want to add before we go?
You want to go, Kirk? Go.
No, you got it.
I just want to say, when I said the first time I got on here, Stella May and Puma, Ray Thomas, rest in peace, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Rest
Y'all
in
was
peace.
good
My
people
condolences.
and everything. Sean, your family that was in the airplane, she was a flight attendant. You know what I'm saying? Condolence to that, to her family, and everybody that lost their life in that crash. Also, the Philly PA that just crashed about a couple hours ago, 2 hours ago. Condolence to the people that lost their life too. So
Absolutely.
Damn,
yeah.
man.
And
That's
recognize people. Like,
crazy.
I don't want anybody to think that I'm heartless or anything and I don't care. I do care. I care so much that I try to be proactive and give you information to help not only you but myself cope with shit, so I practice what I preach.
Peace, everybody. I hope everybody have a wonderful night. God bless.
I was just about to